Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming back to Deb Chanel's 48th World, where we get down with some reality shows. And reality show we're going to be reviewing and recapping on is Married to Medicine. The title of it was Season 4, Episode 11, Coconut Bras and Brawl. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Anyway, we go right on into it. We have Simone sitting down with the women on the last day of their trip trying to discuss certain things with, some of the women. But my question is, why is Simone eating breakfast with the women and then start asking them to give an update or an accounting on what's going on with them in the morning, particularly the two? She asked Dr. Heavenly, did Damien get off, well, back home, to go back to work and this, that, and the third? And, Heavenly reporting back, like, yeah, he did. Thank you for asking. Then she's going on to asking Lisa, how did Darren, get checked in and everything's fine? And I'm like, hell, he ain't coming but for a day and a night. What the fuck he even come for? But, it's just like, are we in a corporate business meeting and we're just hashing out our life, expectancies and comings and goings before we really get into the meat and potatoes? I'm like, that was a strange type of occurrence. But we move off that. Then we go, and I'm asking myself, why is Quad and Mariah and Dr. Jackie got on shades? I mean, it's kind of not bright. And I'm like, do they have eye problems or something? That was totally off character as well. Cause I'm like, ain't no sun out there. Y'all need to stop all this mess. Did y'all drink too much? Did you cry too much? What's going on? Anyway, just be yourself. Hell. Then we go on to where Dr. Simone starts talking about her and the all white party, and it's not just going to be an all white party, it's actually going to be a renewal vow party. And all the ladies like, what? Oh, okay, some okay with it, some or not. Then she tells everyone that she wants them to renew their vows. Excuse me, she wants them to renew their vows. And I'm like, damn, why? I'm like, this trip just come with a lot of speculation and expectations. I mean, you should have set these rules before you ask these ladies to come out with their man and stuff. Yeah, some of them probably don't want to renew their vows. And one of them didn't. She showed out about that. And that was Miss Mariah. I don't know what kind of fake fuckery thing Mariah is still trying to hold on to, but everything is no. No, 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 no. And then she wonder why everybody ain't got her back when they need her. I mean, it was just a simple renewal, simple words, and it's just made between you, the Lord, and your spouse. That was it. But she was like, me and Aiden ain't gonna do it. I'm like, then you talking for Aiden, and Aiden ain't even there. Oh, it was just crazy, crazy, crazy. Then, uh, excuse me, guys. Simone says she wants Dr. Heavenly to be the officiator of the renewal of the vows. And I'm like, oh, Lord, is she even capable of doing it? I mean, don't you have to take a class of some sort? I know she was a professional marriage consultant person, but I'm like, does that cross the lines on her being able to perform a wedding or whatnot? I was like, oh, this is just too much, too much. And then, of course, Lisa had something to say about that, very nasty, making a crack about, the covenant of marriage is so supposed to be so sacred and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, Lisa, don't even go there because the sacredness and a covenant that you made between the Lord and you and your husband, y'all been broke that long time ago. So y'all need to, quickly dissolve y'all marriage. All right. So please get off the hating of the horse of heaven because I'm sick of it. Then we move to Mariah. Mariah pops off and says her and Aiden are not doing it, but she doesn't even want to talk it through with Aiden to see how he feels about it. Then she goes on to give some lame excuse that, Aiden's family come, what do you call it? They come from the religion of they have to have prearranged marriages. They pick their spouses for their children and this, that, and the third. And since they already broke that covenant of their religious backgrounds and all that. And then she come up pregnant also with Aiden's baby. They pretty much like the black sheep of the family. And I'm like, why even tell us all of that? You had already said no. So you didn't have to go into no complete dissertation of why. That was just so much, too much, and wasn't even needed. Then we go to Dr. Heaven. She brings up a point to Quad and Mariah to act like grown women and talk about their differences privately and really move on from their anger and drama. And of course, Mariah respectfully tells Dr. Heavenly to mind her own damn business when it comes to her relationship or non-relationship with Claude the Fraud, because she's not apologizing anymore. And Claude saying liar Mariah don't need to. She's good. So that was a few chuckles there. Then we have the men there having some bonding time and going, I don't know, surfboarding, canoeing, paddling, boating, whatever. It was just a fake scene. I guess you had to have something of them trying to bond and be together and whatnot. But it was they could have left that whole scene out. They could have just had them at the bar drinking, okay, on a tiki lounge or something of that nature. Anyway, Quad then goes in and chimes in, on the whole thing of her and Mariah breaking bread and being peaceful towards one another. She expresses that, yes, they tried to, move forward after Mariah had her little dinner at her house and whatever. And then she goes back and throws some more damage of shade at Tori's birthday party, and everything just went left. And she want to keep it that way. Just let it stay left, and they just be cordial when they are around each other, when they have to be around each other. But that's pretty much it. Then we have Dr. Jackie chimes in and tells Quad, what would it take to fix it? And Quad said, don't need no fix. Ain't that bro? She don't like me. I don't like her. We would both be respectful when we're in the same arena, when we have to come and support each of the women that we like. But that's it. Now, kill it. Kill that noise. And I was right there for it because I didn't want to hear nothing else about Mariah and Quad's beef. I really did. It's so old and dead. Let's keep it buried, okay? Then Darren is talking. Well, no, we have Darren tells he's listening absolutely. Well, the guys are basically telling him because Cecil is confronting Darren about his arm sling and where he's been and this, that, and that. Then Darren tells, them he was playing basketball. But then, confessionals, you were telling your wife, hey, I was just working and when you work and things. I mean, he was just really deflecting. He really wasn't really giving her no kind of clue or what or rhyme or reason why it was the way it was, meaning his arm being in that sling. But then he gonna come out with a uh, half-assed excuse with the man, but at least he gonna say he was playing something solid that made it fall apart, meaning his arm got bruised, sprung, or whatever. Versus what he told Lisa was just like up in the air looking at birds fly away and you don't know where they're going, that kind of stuff. So then Darren is talking to the guys about ganging up on his wife. Then Eugene comes out like a hit dog will holler and tells Darren about what really happened. He said, your wife was not no cute thing, or she threw stones herself. So let's not forget, she wasn't in this battle alone where she was just being totally, ganged up on me and my wife and put on the spot because she was doing some damage herself. Okay. So they was like checking each other on that one. But then Cecil get the men straight on checking their wives, period, when they're going left. Just go on the end and put them their mouth or they put their hand over their mouth or take them out of the situation because it just looks ugly for everybody. Then we have Quad redoing Jackie's new lookbook, or that's what she's trying to do since it was a whole hell of a mess when she tried to do it herself, meaning Jackie. Then, she's getting all the women together that didn't actually get a chance to take their photos. So they pretty much doing the whole thing over. But Dr. Simone is taking Jackie away so she can get everything set up for the photo shoot. And, then they finally come around to where no, Quad and the rest of the women are. And then Simone brings Jackie to that spot and she sees everything. And then, of course, Jackie gets very emotional that the women came together to complete something she started, but she had to abandon it because the women was acting so trifling. So that was a pretty good scene there as well. But, of course, Mariah was out, by herself wanting, people to come to her like she's some kind of queen or some sort. And I'm like, Mariah, just, however it had started with this married to medicine thing, it didn't end up that way because you're not even on, the starting of the show with your picture. So just, hey, if you're getting a little coin by being an extra, just take it for what it is. Or get your head, get the hell off the show. It's very cool. You don't have to renew your contract every time it comes around. And you don't have to be the bitch of the, story plot because that's basically what it is. Okay. Then we moved to Dr. Aiden. He's bathing her foot and putting lotion on it and, being a Mariah pleaser, of course. That's the scene they gave us when he was trying to get her ready for the wedding renewal vow thing that Cecil and Simone are having. Then we had Jackie is such a good friend to Simone. She's supporting her, even though her marriage is dissolving back home, and Curtis is all in his feelings and this, that, and the third. But she's a ride or die friend, so that's one person she definitely need to support here on out her lifetime. Then, the women have come together. They have pictures of their husbands, but when they had their wedding ceremony, so they're putting up them on easels so they'll know which wife they married when they come down to the ceremony. And I'm like, it was cute, but again, that could have been totally left out. Then we have after the ceremony has went and transpired, and everybody's just sitting around, getting ready to go home the next day. Lisa and her husband approached Dr. Heavenly for all the nice things she said to them when they were renewing their vows as well. And she apologizes to Dr. Heavenly about calling her alcoholic. Then we move on to Simone checks on Jack because she sees she's like wandering around by herself. She don't want her to feel alone, so she goes and check on her friend. Good scene. Then they give us like a bonus scene towards the end where, all the women on got back home and Lisa wants to go to a spa because she feels like she needs to diffuse or get re-energized from being, in Hawaii with the women and all the frustration that her husband really caused her and not the environment she was in or the people she was around. But until she gets on that wagon on blaming her husband and having their faults and trying to get their marriage back on track or not, she's going to always be miserable. And that's going to always be her storyline. And I don't know how much more Bravo needs to take of that because it's like being a dead horse. Who cares anymore? Either fix it or get out of it. Point blank. Then we have Mariah. She's still stuck on the quad storyline and bashing her. And, she's supposed to be the queen bee and Quad's supposed to be the servant. I'm like, get over it, Mariah. It's a done, dead issue. Okay. Then we go to slimy old, fat old, lanky old, non existent should be Curtis. He finally wants to talk to Jackie about the whole mess prior to the Hawaii trip and why she went to Hawaii. I'm like, no, why did you leave to go to church without your wife? Why didn't you talk to your wife the night before? Why are you looking like the bully still? Why are you the one that needs to totally be in control? Because if you were in control and you wanted your marriage, you wouldn't have went to church. You would have went on a trip, and then y'all would have came back and got in counseling. Okay, but it just seems like you're just one of them headstrong men that need to be by themselves all day, every day by themselves, and no woman should ever look at you. You should become a monk because you have some issues, Curtis. And that's all I'm pretty much gonna say because if I had the power, I would separate you and Jackie until you start thinking like you want to be a married man and not a dictator, because that's basically what you being. She's in your army and she needs to do and serve you, and that's it. And now everybody else is just fuck them. Okay, do what Curtis wants you to do at all times, and then you can relax and be your own person when Curtis is not around. But make sure all the chores Curtis has set out for you be done when he makes your presence in y'all environment again. I'm like, get the hell out of town and stay gone. But that, y'all, was my retake and review of the Married Medicines that aired last, I don't know, Friday, I guess it was. Okay. But it was season 4, episode 11, Coconut Bras and Braw. And next time I see Married to Medicine, I hope Curtis has come down off his high horse, or they talking about getting a divorce because Dr. Jackie has a sweet soul and she just got messed up with the wrong troll of a husband and she needs to be happy and she needs to, ask God to forgive her for her sins for marrying this man and hopefully he can bless her with somebody new and improved and definitely will love her like Christ loves us. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.